Hi, I'm Lauren.
I'm Max, and this is Remy. And Lauren and I got married at the Maples Estate back in 2023, and we wanted to share a little bit about our experience.
So we looked at about 7 venues, and they were all throughout upstate New York. I'm going to take full credit. I found Maples Estate online, instantly told him, we have to go check this place out. This seems perfect for us on paper.
And I took will take full credit in agreeing to go and see it.
Fair. So we called the number, instantly got to Katie. She was so sweet and penciled us in, and then we went to go see it in person. And when we got there, it couldn't have been more welcoming. Katie, her husband, walked us around the estate, showed us the beautiful house. It was so warm, so welcoming, so charming. The amount of love that they put into the restoration and just caring for the land and all of the facilities was just absolutely beautiful. What really drew us in, outside of just how beautiful the house and the land were and how amazing Katie was also the fact that at the Maples Estate we were able to accommodate our family and our closest friends for an entire weekend. So something that we heard from our friends repeatedly after they finished their weddings was that they wish they could have spent more than just 4 or 5 hours that evening being with their loved ones for their wedding. And for us, that was actually what we were able to do. We spent a whole weekend with our loved ones celebrating our love and this big thing that was happening. And then we just kind of happened to get married one of those days, had a couple more people come over, and it was absolutely amazing. And also, every single angle, every single spot that you can take pictures on this estate, stunning. Just a beautiful backdrop everywhere.
We really liked working with Katie since the moment we agreed to get married there. She has a whole program set up starting months in advance to design the perfect wedding. And she walked us through a very well thought out calendar of when we needed to decide certain things, when we needed to pick certain vendors that we were working with. She had a wonderful resource full of recommended vendors in the area for food, for photography, for furniture rental, everything. And
so
it was really helpful because there's so many important decisions to be made on that day, and having great options to choose from really made things easy. She had great answers and insights to all of our questions. She even had some recommendations for places nearby for guests to stay at if they couldn't stay on the premises. We actually rented an Airbnb nearby to have I think 5 or 6 friends stay at as well.
Just like 2 minutes away.
Yeah, and it was a really wonderful experience. Working with her on the weekend of was great. She helped set up everything really beautifully, coordinate everything really well. The whole day went off without a hitch, and it was a wonderful experience that I think was very seamless, easy, and we didn't really even need to think about the logistics at all on the day of. And that was a really wonderful thing, so that way we could concentrate on the things that were most important.
Yeah. Something that we heard a lot from our friends about that were planning weddings and getting married was just how stressful the process is, and how many details there are to pay attention. They had binders and all of these files of all of these different little minuscule details that we didn't even have to worry about. And that whole process of it being incredibly stressful wasn't really something that was part of our wedding experience, because Katie took care of so much and made it so clear from the beginning how supported we were going to be. And if there was anything that we as a couple or me as bride just said, like, that's, I want to be more hands off for that, or I don't really have a preference, I trust your vision, everything came out just so perfectly, so beautifully. I felt so supported the day of. It was just a wonderful time, and we have our wedding pictures from the Maples Estate framed up all over our house, so every time we walk through the hallway, we're in our bedroom. or we come out to the living room, we have a wonderful reminder of our time in Schoharie.
Yeah, and Remy had a great time too. He enjoyed the field and the grass and the
being
creek.
in the wedding.
Yeah,
because they allow dogs.
It was really wonderful. So everyone, including our furry friend, had a great time.
Yeah. So thank you, Katie. Thank you
Katie.
to her husband. Thank you to their dog Maccabee for being so welcoming to us as well. And I think it's safe to say 10 out of 10 we recommend Maples Estate.
100%. Thank you.